here for Netbook News, and here we have a little treat for you. Here's Intel's Medfield smartphone reference design. This is a 4-inch? This is 4-inch screen. So we have a 4-inch screen. It's running the Intel Medfield Atom processor C2460. So this is a reference design. This isn't exactly what the smartphone will look like when it finally launches. Right now it is running on the AT&T network here in the US. Large companies, large chipset makers coming out with reference designs is becoming the latest thing. We just saw Qualcomm's QRD at Uplink in China and Shenzhen last month, so it's interesting to see what Intel's got coming to the market. They've obviously put a lot more effort into the design case here for Intel. Qualcomm's is a little more round and chunky, but they really wanted to emphasize the fact that it's not the externals that are the reference design, it is the internals. So this comes with a variety of ranges of internal memory because it depends on the OEM that will pick it up. This particular model has a 8-megapixel rear camera. On the front we have a front-facing camera. The light sensor is being covered by the security tag here. So it is capable of dual cameras. There is an expendable SD card slot, but it is when we take off the back cover. This is running Android 2.3. If we go down to the settings, take a look at about the phone. Ooh, we've got a big show here. So it is running Android 2.3.7. So one of the main things that Qualcomm was really talking about with their reference design was the fact that the GSM and HSDPA modules were globally certified. Intel has gone with the who does Intel's GSM or the
This is the Intel modem now.
And it's by who?
It used to be the Infineon modem.
It's an Infineon modem. So they have different. It used to be the Infineon modem. Now it's just the Intel modem. So if you want to look up which countries that's certified in, we'll have to check that out for our article to see what countries globally this will have a chance to run into first. So at the bottom here we've got, that's just a micro SD, plug that back in. Right around the side we have a little mini HDMI port, or is that a display port or a mini HDMI? Micro HDMI, so perfect. We've got a speaker around the side, around the top, that's the power button. We have a headphone jack, volume rocker here, and a camera button around the side. I'm assuming that could either be for the micro SD card slot or the SIM card, so hard to tell at this point. But very nice design on the Intel reference design. Whatever manufacturer chooses to develop this phone will change the outside of the case, hopefully. But one of my questions has always been, how exactly are the Shenzhen manufacturers going to deal with large companies like Intel and Qualcomm coming out with a phone that they can potentially just copy? I mean, this is definitely going to be a first for. This is a children's game that I suck at. Let's just go back and see what other. Oh, Modern Combat. Why did I pick the Penguin game? Sorry about that, guys. So this is a GameLoft game. This usually runs on Tegra. I think the first time this was launched was for the Tegra system, and I do know that this is optimized for Tegra 3 and does run in HD on the Tegra handset. So we can see some pretty impressive graphics, some nice smoke shading in there. So far this is looking really quite good. How many gigahertz is this CPU?
It's a 1.6 gigahertz.
So 1.6 gigahertz, more than capable of handling the level of graphics in Modern Combat. Sorry about the Penguin game. I obviously should have been showing this one first, but very impressive graphics.
A lot more in terms of performance like that. Let's just go to the home screen. You can see the apps here, the UI is fairly fluid.
Loving the smoke. There's some good shading happening in there. Longest intro for a game ever. But great demonstration of graphics. So in case you're not familiar, explosions are particularly difficult for processors and graphic processing because of the flares and the light intensity on the screen. So there was no lag on that. It looks really great. 1.6 gigahertz, obviously a very good level. of performance on this. So this has been a quick look at Intel's reference designing, running the Intel Z2460 processor. I'm Nicole Scott for Netbook News, taking a look at what's new with Intel.